In regard to something that my colleague from the other side of the aisle said about MAP grants, I too was a recipient of MAP grant and am the first generation in my family to even graduate from high school. What I can tell you is that when you're dependent upon a MAP grant and you think you're getting that MAP grant, so you adjust your work schedule, you adjust your family schedule, and you think that you're going to get that money, and then the state doesn't come through with that money, that is more detrimental than being told that you're going to get a MAP grant and be planning on it. In this case, there is no funding mechanism for this. So once again, and again to one of my colleagues from the other side who said, we need to come here and do our jobs, we need to come here and do something. How about if we come here and do something that's actually going to move forward? Clearly, we know that the governor is not going to sign this bill. Clearly, we know that people will be able to go back to their districts and beat their chest and say, yes, I voted to fund MAP grants, knowing that those MAP grants are not going to be funded. When we do have two bills that would fund our community colleges at 90%, fund our universities at 80%, and yes, the funding mechanism for that is not perfect, but there is the offer on the table to sit down and negotiate that. So I'm just wondering, why do we want to come here each time and have bills that we know are fake, we know are not going to go forward, just so we can go home and say that we've done something, when we really have the ability right now to work on something together to get relief for these real families, of which mine was one, where we can actually say to them, yes, you're going to get your MAP money, and yes, it's real. So I'm going to be a no vote on this. And I would love to be able to sit down. I have 5 community colleges peripherally in my district, 1 that sits in the district, and a university. So I want this funding to be there. I want these kids that are going to school and adults who are going back to school to know that they're going to get the funds and not just be told that it's going to be there and not be there. So I would welcome the chance to sit down and work on something with you, but not this bill. Thank you.